After selling homes in Richmond for over 20 years, there are a handful of things that I wish I could tell every seller. These are obviously things that I tell sellers who are working with me, but I'm going to share a little bit of info with you because I think it's helpful in any market, in any area. My name is Cindy Bennett. I'm an associate broker with Maison Real Estate Boutique here in Richmond, Virginia, and I have been selling homes in the Richmond area for over 20 years. So there are lots of things out there, blog posts and Zillow suggestions, et cetera, that will tell you, like, do these things before you sell. But here are some of the real things that I've seen when deals go sideways and often can be avoided to go sideways. If you do this handful of things from the start, it'll put you off on a better foot as you go to sell your home. Number one, and I know you've heard me say this before, your first week on the market is your most powerful week on the market, hands down, period, end of story, no notes. The most important week on the market. This is when you get all of the people that have been looking, all of the people who just started looking this week, and over the course of that first week, all the new people coming into the market. What does that mean? That is your most powerful week to get the most number of eyeballs and feet through your listing that you're ever going to have the whole time you're on the market. When you first put your home on the market, you have a window and it closes pretty quickly. That window is about 5 to 7 days. That means in that first 5 to 7 days, you're going to have more eyeballs on your listing than ever in the time that your home is listed, because you're going to have the attention of all of the people who have been out there looking for a while, all of the people that just came into the market, and over that week, you're going to have all the people that are dropping in then. What does that mean? That means you want all of those people, when you've got everybody's attention, that's when you want to do the big thing, right? The impressive thing, the, hey, this is the house you want to buy thing, and that means pricing it right from the very start. Not pricing it low, but pricing it right. Definitely not pricing it high, because we can always come down later. That has never played out that I've ever seen in favor of the seller. Does not ever work to get you the highest price. Trust me when I say starting it at the price where it should be is going to get you the most offers, it's going to get you the most attention, and it's going to get you the best offers, get you under contract quickly. Thing number two, buyers are super unforgiving about first impressions, but they can be pretty forgiving about almost anything else. So your kitchen's a little dated, maybe your bathroom needs a little remodel or a refresh, maybe the carpet is not in great shape. But I'm here to tell you that if your house smells good and smells clean, not the clean of 1,000 Glade plugins, because we all know that is not clean. But if it smells clean, if you've removed the clutter, they can actually see the house itself and they can make their own assessment. They're not stepping over toys or anything like that. Nothing looks dirty. There are not fingerprints everywhere. It will make a huge difference. And then most people can say, oh, okay, for the price, it feels like it's been cared for. It maybe is just a little dated, or everything is great, but it needs new carpet. That kind of stuff, easy to overcome. But people walking in and immediately getting hit with a smell, or tons of clutter, or things that look like they're in disarray, you're not going to recover from that with those people in most cases, unless they take a huge chunk off of the price. That is often where I come in, because the ROI on the fresh paint, the clean windows, the door that doesn't stick, light bulbs in all of the lights, that really cannot be underestimated. And a lot of times those are the things that you as the owner, you as the person living there, are not going to see, but trust me, the buyers are all going to notice those things. Thing number three, the best offer is not always the highest dollar amount. When we get offers, especially in a multiple situation, we are going to look at all of not only the numbers, the pricing, but we're also going to look at the closing date. What are any contingencies that they have? Maybe you get a cash offer, but in a lot of cases, that's not necessarily going to be the best one. So really knowing what your goals are, where you want to be, when you want to be there, And having a list of not just the highest price, but a spreadsheet or something like that where you can truly compare those offers and all of their terms is going to go a long way to making sure you get the best deal. So just a heads up, if you do get multiple offers, don't necessarily jump on the one that just has the biggest number on the front. It may not be the best one. This is number 4. Timing matters, but it doesn't always matter the way that you think it does. So a lot of people will say, I'm going to put my house on the market in the spring. I'm going to put my house on the market in, late spring. But first off, we don't all have a defined notion of what that means. A well-prepared house that's priced well in January is still going to sell in most markets. February, same thing. We are now, as I film this, in March, and let me tell you, spring has already started. We've already been in spring for about a month now. So if you're thinking you're going to wait until spring, spring is here. And if your home is well prepared and your home is well priced, it's going to sell in pretty much any market. But as you go on the market, when you get into spring, you're going to have more competition. So things might be busy, but paying attention to your competition, the other homes on the market in your price range, your neighborhood, your category of what people are looking for is really going to help you make any incremental changes you need to make as you move along. You're not in an island and you're not the only house out there. None of this is meant to overwhelm you. Most sellers are going to do just fine, certainly in the market that we're in now and that we've been in for the last few years. However, the smoother process, the smoother sales transactions are almost always going to be the ones where the sellers are prepared. They're prepared in the sense that they've prepared their home for market. They know what they're doing. They know what they're getting into, and they are staying on top of what the market is doing. Do those things, you are going to be set up for a much better experience and probably a much better outcome financially and logistically. If you have any questions about selling your home in the Richmond area or surrounding counties, I would love to talk to you. Give me a call, send me a message, or shoot me an email, and let's talk.